All right, welcome to the Feedback Podcast, everybody. My name is Back. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 280 something, 90 something, almost at 300. 394, 294.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
after 10 years. Holy shit.
You've been podcasting for 10 years?
Yeah, December 2013 is when I first started.
Dang, good for you.
Yeah, I got nothing out of it. It doesn't matter. I got a lot of content I need to repurpose. That's what it is. I have episodes with the mayor, I have 2 with Godfrey. I got all kinds of people on. People who today are way bigger now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got this episode that's sitting in the archive. I just got to go through it and repurpose it and all that stuff.
That makes sense.
But anyway, I'm really excited for today's guest. You've heard her, you've seen her, you love her. Don't snicker. It's true.
No,
Don't be all shy. Ashley Overton is in my house. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming all the way up here.
You know what? I'm from Dallas, so I'm used to having to go everywhere.
Did you drive Austin, Dallas a lot?
Well, no, like when I lived in DFW, I grew up in DFW and everything's spread out there. It's not like here where most of the places in Austin you can get in like 20 minutes. In Dallas, Fort Worth, it takes about 35 to 40 minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So living in South Austin, coming to Pflugerville, it's kind of like if I were just going from Dallas to, I don't know, Grapevine or something, if that makes sense. So it wasn't really that big.
I'm on the south side of Pflugerville. I'm not in, but I'm on the border. So it's technically,
right.
Austin is right there.
Yeah.
I can throw a rock and it lands in Austin.
No. Yeah, you're closer to downtown.
Yeah.
But I live south of the river, so I'm basically in San Antonio. You're basically in Dallas.
Like I had a hard time when I came to this country and people say, "Oh, I'm going to Dallas today. I'll be back later this afternoon." I'm like, "What? It's 4 hours. I'm going to Houston for a show. I'll be back." I'm like, "That's 3 hours." Like on the scale of where I'm from, you're in another country.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me that people who do that for a living, like they're, mobile, fill in the blank, or they just drive. I mean, comedians, of course. And I'm like, yo, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I mean, if I had a little airplane, if I had to do that, I would make sure I was rich enough to get a little airplane to take me if I had to go to Dallas every day. Because that drive just sucks.
It sucks. That I-35 will never be done. Never. I've been here 20 some years. Every time I go to Dallas, there's some parts of it after Waco, before Waco, where there's you're in these 2 lanes and there's a giant truck next to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's never going away.
I just always assumed it was population control by our state government.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's a dark joke, but it really feels that way when you're driving it.
Ugh, it's so bad. It's so. What's the furthest you've driven for a gig?
Probably
For 10 minutes somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
I'm trying to think. Probably, I guess I'd say probably Dallas. I mean, drive, because I've done some stuff out of state, but if it was way out of state, I flew.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
So yeah, probably Dallas. I don't know. I tend to not go. It depends on how much they're paying, but I tend to not go more than 3 or 4 hours if it's a drive, if that makes sense, for a gig. You'd have to be paying me a lot of money.
I drove to Fort Stockton.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit is the correct word.
Is that West Texas?
Yes.
Okay.
You go on, you take 290, you pass Dripping Springs, and you keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going and going, and there's nothing.
Well, yeah.
If I had a flat tire or something, my car broke down, I'd be dead.
Sure.
Nobody's picking my black ass up, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And second, it's just hot as fuck. There's no gas station. I actually debated whether or not to fill in the tank before leaving, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, no.
I'm so glad I did.
Anytime I do a drive, I always, even if I'm just at half a tank, I don't mess with it just in case, just
you never know.
You never know.
You never freaking know. Well, let's do plugs real quick. Up top, where can people find you? By the way, so Ashley Overton, how long you been doing this thing?
9 years.
9 years. Wow. Sorry, no sarcasm there. This is dope because I've seen you many times. Actually, you hosted the first open mic I did.
Yeah, I'm that story for a lot of people. I've been
Yes.
hosting that open mic for way too long, but yeah.
Did you give it up? Is it over now? You're not
No,
doing
I
it?
still have it.
Did Sawyer just take over?
Nope, it's both of us, so I still have it. I can't, for some reason, I feel like I'll probably be hosting that thing until some crazy opportunity comes or if I move. I feel like I'll always be hosting that.
It is the longest running?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what they say. I don't know if they do that for marketing, but
yeah, it's on the flyer. It's on the flyer, so believe it, folks. Believe it. It's a good one. Kick butt coffee, coffee.
Yeah,
coffee.
That would be a weird thing to lie about. Like,
who's gonna check?
We're the longest running mic. It's like it's an open mic. Why would you brag? Like, that would be a weird thing to lie about. I don't know. I was just thinking about.
Well, you would think that, oh, well, if it's longest running mic and I'm just starting, there might be some people there who will see me.
I have to keep reminding new comics, this is still Austin. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's getting there. I
don't
know about kick butt coffee though.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's not like a place like, if you're doing an open mic in New York or LA, you really do not know who's in the room, right? But in Austin, it's me, it's the barista. We have nothing for you.
Yeah. It's like Mr. Tramp just came back. You're like, oh, yeah, it's the same piece of shit Mike that he always was.
It's still greght. I
still great, yes.
But yeah, don't walk in thinking you're going to get a...
Yeah, don't get too hopeful. You're going to get crushed really quickly. Really, really quickly. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was my first. I did one at Cap City in 2012, but my first official one was at Kick Butt that you hosted, and I went dead last as expected. I know how it goes.
Yeah,
I know how it goes. But I wanted to talk about the show I went to.
Okay.
That you guessed correctly. So I got to see Offspring at the Coat. Yo, first of all, the crowd is. About 30 plus. Everybody's about 30 plus. And I counted about 5 black people on my way in. I was impressed. But you had these what was it? Simple Plan. Simple Plan, which you guessed right. Sum 41 and Offspring. And I don't know Sum 41 or Simple Plan at all.
But was I right in my description? Simple Plan was the whiniest one. Then Sum 41 was still whiny, but not as whiny. Uh-huh. And then Offspring. I
thought Sum 41 would be the feature.
Oh, they opened. Oh, weird.
So I missed that.
Okay.
I got there. Simple Plan were doing the last 2 songs.
Okay.
And then Offspring came on.
Was it what did they end on? Was it because we lost it all, nothing lasts for
Simple Plan?
Yeah. Did they do that song? I'm sorry.
Maybe, because I recognized one. Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it.
I'm not perfect.
Whiny shit.
Literally a song about it to his dad. It's very whiny. I love it.
I mean, I look around. I'm sitting in the grass in the back, and I look around and I see all these white dudes with like Hawaiian shirts, like open, khaki shorts galore. Hunter would be proud.
I bet you saw Sawyer out there. I think Sawyer was there.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I really don't doubt it. The couple of things that caught my attention. So you know how when you go to basketball games and baseball games, you do the cam, like Kiss Cam or whatever cam? They had that.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Hold on. There was a fuck you cam.
Oh.
It said fuck you cam. So when you're on the giant screen on stage, you have to like flip the bird and shit.
Oh.
And they would turn the camera to kids.
Oh. Did they flip the bird?
Yes.
Hell yeah, they did. Okay. Parents that are taking their kids to that.
Yes.
They're
I saw a lot of kids.
I'm teaching my kid to go ahead and be a badass. Like.
And then they did. So there was a fuck you cam. Great example. As a father, I'm appalled. And then they had the headbanger cam. So all the dudes with the hair were doing the thing.
Sure.
And then I was like, what are you going to do for the girls? And it was a twerk cam.
That's very strange.
Yes, that was...
What is this, a Drake concert? What?
No, I mean, when you...
No, wait, Offspring. That's what you said. That makes no sense.
No. So the girls that would get on there first, I mean, all white girls... with like wearing all black, cut off, kind of like you.
Sure.
Kind of like your outfit right now. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
You would have fit right in.
I probably
on that
would
twerk
have.
cam.
I would have never, like, if someone would have put that on me, I probably would have just done my mom dance. It's my favorite dance to do, which is just you have your drink in the air and you just like move your body almost like you're a snake. It's called the mom dance. And I'd probably just do that. I'm not twerking on like I have no ass.
Yeah,
So-
they didn't either.
Well, I know. I'm sure they.
no,
I'm sure they
no,
did.
one girl did.
Okay, one girl did. I'm just saying, like, if you don't have an ass and no one's taught you how, I know that technically, I've seen TikToks where girls with asses can actually twerk. I don't know what that magic is. I assume they're witches, but like, it would just be shaking my back. It would look so awkward. It would literally look like Tina Belcher or whatever, like the.
From
was
it
Bob's
Bob's Burgers? Yeah, just like that.
it's
There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that.
I
was like, that's gross. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't need a twerk cam at all. Twerk you cam
don't
was more
ruin
entertaining.
it. Twerking is an art. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I hate when people with no ass or people with an ass who can't dance, like haven't figured it out. I mean, I've seen that. It's very rare. It's very rare. But it's just don't.
When you realize you're just doing squats and dips,
Yeah.
the ass has nothing to do with the move.
It's
and they look back too, and I'm like, no, don't look back.
don't.
It's not pleasant.
I do this thing when I jokingly do it drunk, like in front of Michael, my husband
yeah.
or whatever. My
Oh, whatever.
well, yeah, that's how I like to say it. I'm not very romantic. My husband or whatever. Whatever. What I'll do is I'll like jokingly try to twerk, right? I can't do it. And then I'll say, I'll look back and I'll go, is it doing anything? That's like our fun little
And
inside
like, nope,
joke.
the wall's still there.
Yeah. He's like, honey, I don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, I'm shaking it.
It was sad. No, actually, the saddest thing, and this really threw me off, is that so Offspring got to push like 50, right? At this point, the band, 50s,
Yeah.
maybe close to 60.
I would say they're probably, if I had to guess, probably in their mid to late 50s, if I had to guess.
Right. So they don't have. I mean, their songs are pretty like fast, right? Drum wise and everything, and they wailing and everything. But they started doing skits in between songs.
Skits?
Yeah, comedy skits, and they like dad jokes, and it was very unsettling because the energy would be up here for the songs. Hey, come out and play, and then they'll go, "Hey, you guys." I'm like, there's nothing rock and roll about "Hey, you guys."
No.
Nobody with a guitar that says "Hey, you guys." And it's like, "Hey, you guys, are you having a good time?" Like, ish.
Damn.
No, it got worse. One of them. So there's I forgot the dude's Dexter. I think that's his name. The main dude, the singer. The other guy was like, I think that today is the most rock and roll moment in history, and he says it with that tone. And the other guy goes, Are you serious? Yeah, because I think the people of Austin have come out to rock. And I'm like, shut the fuck up and play the song. You ruined this.
Yeah,
It was sad.
So
It was
awkward.
It was weird. I think my side of the audience is louder. Make some noise with this tone. Not like, make some noise.
Right,
It's
right,
like, make some noise.
Are they going for like a Pee Wee Herman type, like?
Oh my
or
God,
like
it was bad.
Or like almost like what's the guy Steve from Blue's Clues? I feel like that's how he would talk to like.
Yeah, but
like,
you're
We're gonna go check the mail.
Yes.
Come on, Blue.
exactly. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood all over again.
Yeah.
That's how they talk. And then like, I get it. You're old. Your dads, maybe granddads. And I was talking to a friend about it, and she was like, "Well, the Offspring diehard fan. I'm sure that was endearing to them." I'm like, "That's not the point. It was cute and sad at worst, but the fact that you get from, come out and play and gotta get away and genocide
Sure.
to, hey, you guys, How's it going out there?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I mean, maybe that's inside baseball. Maybe it's only for the true Offspring fans that
Look,
know.
I would have been. I don't go see Wu-Tang Clan and they go, "Hey, you guys, you remember this track off the first album?"
Here's the thing, though. If they did that, though, that would probably be hilarious. Like it.
If
Probably,
Wu-Tang did that, yes, I would laugh first. I'd be like, "This is some sad niggas right here. This is bad." I'm a fan though, but that was horrible. That was
Or
not
we could all
necessary.
clearly tell that they're being funny, or you know what I mean? Like,
No, they look natural. This is how they talk in the in the green room.
you don't think it was like they were trying to
No.
like be sarcastic or?
No, if it was, they were trying way too hard, which made it even more absurd.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like, a lot of these touring artists, they're getting old. I mean, Blink 182 was in town recently.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind when artists like talking them, like if they do like a quick little funny quip, but if you're talking full on sketches, that's
This is the most rock and roll moment ever. No, it's not. He's just not. Just shut up with that.
I mean, yeah.
But the guys behind us were like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I guess I don't belong here. I don't know what to tell you.
It's just for the springheads or the offers. What do they call themselves? I like offers. I'm gonna call them
the offers.
The offers, the offer heads.
Here, take this. I mean, I don't know. It was weird. Have you been to a show, like a concert recently?
I'm trying to think the last one I went to. I went and saw Katy Perry in Vegas, and that was
How long ago was this?
a year ago. Yeah, I got married a year ago. Yeah, because we went after the same day we got married because we got married in the morning.
Okay.
So, and then we went and saw Katy Perry, and I was very stoned, and it was
Your idea?
amazing to go stone or go
The
see
Katy
Katy
Perry. The Stone thing, I get.
No, it was my idea, and Michael was all for it, and my friend Morgan was there, because she was our witness, and so we knew it was going to be a good show. We had heard a lot of things about it. She uses a lot of visuals.
Yeah, you can't look at her for too long.
Well, we were so far up, we wouldn't even be able to really see her anyway.
Yeah.
So honestly, the big giant toilet and the huge emoji looking, it's
Toilet?
yeah.
What?
She brings out a big toilet on stage, and then somebody comes out of the toilet dressed like the poop emoji.
Oh, wow. She's
they-
hardcore.
Yeah, and they're like dancing, and they're doing that whole number while they're singing California Girls, which I find funny. The drawl that she's doing there, but. Anyway, it was very cool. I loved it a lot. I did get too stoned, but I was still like aware. And then as soon as the concert was over, I was like, let's go back to the hotel and eat wings. I'm tired.
Wow. I didn't know Katy Perry was still touring.
Yeah. Well, she has she did. I don't know if the residency might be over, but she had a residency in Vegas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to our main topic. I'm excited about this one because I got a lot to say about it. I'm sure you do too. Phone etiquette. Mm-hmm. Right. So
What's that? No, I'm kidding.
it's not necessarily things that piss you off. It could be like weird, funny, tragic. Even I don't know. People that died from a text. I don't know. People who just take selfies at the Grand Canyon and they'll die from it. Whatever. So, do you have one? You want me to start?
No, you start.
Okay. The people who, like, you texting back and forth, like you really like. It's like so much so that you have to answer to a text from like 2 texts before,
Right?
And you go and then it start cross conversation going on. And then you call. She's like, we could have done this over the phone.
Sure.
Right? But we text for 10 minutes and now I call and you don't pick up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know those people. I am that person.
Oh!
It's because I'm ADD. I don't love talking on the phone. I mean, I do and I don't. Like, it's like I love talking on the phone if it's, with a friend that's the only way I'll get to catch up with them. They don't live here, whatever. Then I'm fine with talking on the phone. But like talking on the phone with people that, I see on a daily basis, I don't know. I just find it very like, oh, we could have just figured this out in a text message. It's like that same thing of like at work, when I'm at work and someone calls me and I'm like, this could have been an email, like, it's like, I don't know. It's just, I'm ADD. So talking on the phone is such a huge, like,
Do you feel like you have to focus?
It's not even, well, it's like if it's happening in the middle of the day, the phone call, I'm on my medication. So I'm kind of like not fun to talk to anyway.
It's not about being fun. To me, it's like we're having this great exchange, and I feel like, and there's momentum going on that's building up.
Sure.
Right. It could be jokes. It could be memes. It could be whatever. Or if it's just we're making a plan.
Yeah.
Right. But it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere because either, you're not paying attention to what I'm writing. So half the time when you text me back, autocorrect pops in or you have to edit your own text. And I'm like, look, just get on the call. 30 seconds.
Sure.
Done. But no. And then it's like they throw their phone across the room and they don't text you back for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not on trial here, Ashley. I'm just saying.
It's just, I think like my favorite form of communication is in person, is face to face.
Sure.
Now, I'm aware that can't always happen, but because that's my, kind of preferred method, sometimes I don't take care of the other ways and methods of how you can communicate with people, just because I value so much the classic,
sure,
I'm in front of your face, mostly because it's the purest form of communication.
I totally agree. Like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Right. So I totally agree with that. Mm-hmm. You know what's great about the phone call?
What?
The tone. At least you get that end voice.
That's true. That's true. That a phone call is a step up from a text. That's fair. Like you're less likely to misinterpret.
Yeah, exactly.
From a phone call.
And tone does not translate over text.
Right. No.
You ever fight with Michael over like texting you like, what do you mean all caps or whatever? Like.
No, those fights are usually, like I said, I really love the purest form of communication.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. I need to see your face so I can punch it. This is how we communicate.
No, I mean, I'm sure we do I'm sure we've had text fights before. I just can't remember what they like. It's so much more fun arguing when he's in front of me than I remember.
I agree. But some people avoid that because it's like, I don't know if it's the anxiety part or it's, I'm just trying to talk to you so I can get the information I need and move on with my day.
Sure.
But because you suck at responding and meanwhile, they have no problem going on Instagram and posting shit. So I'm like, I know you see my text.
Right. I will say that I pride myself on, I'm usually pretty good at responding quicker and faster if it is a conversation about plans. Mm-hmm. Like that I am on top of. Like, okay, I know I'm hanging out with this person. They're texting me about what it is we're doing tonight, blah, blah, blah. I'm like on top of it. Like, yep, that time works, blah, blah, blah. But so I will say I am on top of that. Thus, it annoys me when I'm making plans with people, because I can get like if we're just texting and just like catching up or, and you don't text me back right away, or it takes you 2 weeks, or you never text me back. That I get because I'm that way, or I can be that way. Like I get distracted. I don't, I forget that we were even having that conversation, because it's just shooting the shit. Mm-hmm. But when someone doesn't respond to me and we're making plans, I mean, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, because I'm not even that much of a planner. I love just kind of
Go with the flow.
yeah, like
Sure.
I'm gonna go here by myself. I know people are gonna right. Like if you're going to like Creek or
Yeah.
you're like I know I'm gonna know somebody there. So let's just see where the night like I'll do that shit all the time, but like, and so I'm fine with not making plans. It's just like if we're making plans, then let's plan. And I have friends who make vague plans. Like they do like that thing of like, let's go to blah on Friday. And I'm like, okay, great. And then
Like a group chat.
or yeah, it's a group chat or they just send me that chat, right? And then it's getting closer to Friday and I'm like, hey, we still hanging on Friday? And they're like, yeah, we're going to go to whatever. And then still not give me a time.
I need a time, a place, and a dimension.
And now, granted, I will, regardless of what time you give me, will be late. But
That's honest.
I mean, that's why I told my friends, I was like, because I have friends who are very much time sticklers, which is fine. I totally get it. I totally get like those people who are like, if you're late, I find that disrespectful because you're not respecting my time. Totally understand. However, because I have such a time issue with time blindness, right? It's another ADD thing. I'm blaming all my bad qualities on ADD.
Pretty much.
It's fine.
ADD,
It's
Ashley.
ADD. It's ADD. But I had to tell some of my friends who get really annoyed about that. I had to be like, you need to lie to me about what time to be there. If you want me to be on time,
You one of those.
you have to tell me. Like, if the reservation's for 8:00, you need to tell me 7:30.
Oh, I would say 5.
Or I'm not that late.
Look, hey.
Usually my lateness runs within 15 to 30 minutes max. It's never over anything more than 30 minutes.
Please write a brochure about this and spread it out to your people because I know people, you still lie to them
Yeah.
and you're like, God damn, I should have backed it up by 3-4 hours.
That's true. Well, that's knowing that's you getting to know the person, you know.
That's like you don't own a watch. You have no concept of how time works. It's like, oh, it's nighttime. I should have been there by now.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, we're supposed to meet at 6. It's 9.
Yeah.
Where are you? Mm-hmm. Those people. I know someone's going to listen to this and be like, are you talking about me? Yes.
Yeah. It's always you. Anytime you think someone's talking about you,
Yeah.
they're talking about you. But yeah.
What's yours?
I can't stand group messages.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I enjoy them. Like, I enjoy them for what they should be, which is friends that some maybe live in the same city as you, some that, like in my friend group message, my main one, it's 2 of us live here in Austin, and then the other 3 live in different states, right? So it's great to like keep in daily communicate. That's fine. It's just like some days it's so much. Like we're talking long paragraph, like just so much has transpired. And by the time I even look at it, like I love a group chat when it's like making plans or if it's solely to share TikToks or memes, right?
Yeah. I'm with that.
But when it's like full on, like
I ate a pickle today.
whatever,
It becomes a Twitter feed and you're like, oh, fuck.
I can always tell which friends are like having a slow day at work because I'll just like go through and I'm just like, I've missed a lot and I wish I could lie and say I'm going to go back and see where this all, I'm not though. I'm not. I have no idea what's going on with my friend Alexa.
You're like, I missed
Too
3
much
episodes.
has happened. Yeah.
Like, it's over. I don't need to catch up. I ain't binging this shit.
I'm giving up. I'll just read about it when it comes out, when the episodes come out on Wikipedia or whatever, like the year later. I don't.
Do you mute it?
Yeah. I mean, not to say like I mute it and I never check it. That's not, but like I have to because otherwise it would just be going some days, not all days, but some days it'd just be going ding, ding.
Oh,
ding.
yes. So I'm in the group chat with my siblings. 2 of us are here, and then the other 2 in Atlanta. And my sister likes to tag us in like funny Instagram clips, and then share that in our group chat.
Oh, so you're already tagged
I'm already
on
tagged,
Instagram.
but then we'll share it in the group chat. And now the rest of us got to comment on it. And here's the worst part is that if I'm expecting a text back from that person I was making plans with, and I hear ding, ding, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's my siblings again.
Right. Very disappointing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this other my friend is not responding, and it's just so I'm in the middle of work, and I'm like, oh great, we get to. Oh, never mind. It's my brother. Just put an LOL.
It's
as a response.
anxiety-inducing.
Yes.
A little bit. Yeah.
And on top of that, when you get now that you can put like reactions to text, like you hold it down, you put the heart and thing. That's still a thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
And if someone, I don't, luckily I don't have that because we all have iPhones. If one person in the group chat has an Android, that person's got to go. That person's got to go.
You can't have them in your life anymore.
No, it's just, no. Does Android have something like that in their own like system?
Even if they did, I don't care because I'm not missing out on anything. I'm sorry, Android. I'm sorry, Samsung. But that's fine. They can keep their thing. But
I noticed that when Android person with Android puts an emoji on your text, it comes on your side as a text.
Yeah.
Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, just put the icon up. But no, it's a full text, like, smile emoji on what you just said. And I can't.
My brother has a Galaxy or whatever, one of those.
Samsung.
Something. And he can't, obviously he can't FaceTime me, right?
Right.
So what he'll do is if he's with his wife, my sister-in-law, he'll FaceTime me on her phone or I forgot Facebook Messenger could even do this, but he'll video call me on Facebook Messenger.
I have friends like that.
Which is so shit. Like
Instagram too.
Facebook, fix it. Like
now, how about don't do it?
Or don't do it.
How about stick to Facebook?
Either way, if you're gonna put in your messenger system a video, fix it. It's so bad. It's like this is, and I get on to him all the time. I'm like, if you really want to FaceTime me so much, why don't you get a freaking iPhone? Like
it's called FaceTime. Like you can't get more literal than this. You want FaceTime? Get FaceTime. God, yes, okay, yeah. I've had people call me through Facebook Messenger. Better yet, just WhatsApp. I'm cool with WhatsApp.
Well, yeah, WhatsApp is weirdly still kind of cool because like my friends, if they get a call on WhatsApp or they're texting someone on WhatsApp, I'm like, whoa, you're dating a
Peruvian.
Yeah, you're dating a European.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Hot.
The rest of the world. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's like very cool, you know, but like I don't have WhatsApp because I'm not cool enough to have European friends. But I think I only downloaded it one time, and it was when my friend was in Europe nannying for like half a year, 3 months. I can't remember. And I wanted to stay in, contact with her. But yeah, I just
WhatsApp is its own devil. Here's why, especially when I have family in Africa, in Senegal, that we are like all the cousins. We're in this big WhatsApp chat, whatever. I mean, I'm talking like 15 of us.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it's if you're a foreigner, you do this thing where you forward links and images. It's like a forward chain.
Oh.
Like back in the day, like you would get
hey, send this to 10 people.
Yes,
your prayers will be answered.
And they believe it too. Also, they would send me like it could be inspirational, it could be religious or whatever, but it says forwarded, and it's just forwarded. It's like an email chain. It's just through WhatsApp, and I'm like, I'm dropping my son off at school right now. I don't need this shit.
I don't need these prayers that bad.
No, I'm gonna be all right. He's alive. You made it. All right, I'm good. But it's a lot of I don't want to say foreigners. That sounds weird because I'm one of them. People from other countries.
Sure.
Foreign. Well, fuck. Never mind.
Just people from other countries.
Yeah, people from other countries. Yeah.
Technically, I mean, if you think about it, to them, Americans are foreigners. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
true. We're all foreigners to somebody.
Exactly.
Yes.
What I've always said.
All right, here's my next one. It drives me nuts. That doesn't drive me nuts. That's too strong of a word. But you see people, you look at their main screen, and they have like 10 pages of apps. And every other app has like 10 or 15 or something, like those notification bubbles.
Yeah.
Whether it in the text message, the phone calls, voicemail, and they're just walking around life like that's okay.
Yeah, Bach, I'm doing fine.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
You ignore that doesn't like you don't care?
Well, because it doesn't really like the bubble thing that pops up on my like yeah, I'll clear it if it really starts to bother me, but it's like one of those things where
when you reach 50 of them.
I don't know if I ever get to 50 though.
I've seen it.
I'm not really
50 like phone calls. Maybe from the same person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you're doing some shit. I don't know. But I'm like, you don't want to.
Right.
I'm not going around staring at people's phones either.
Sure.
But it's like, clear your screen.
Look, we're living lives. We're not making plans. We don't have time to clear the screen.
I don't know. It's just like, look.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
It's so easy.
I got one Slack message.
But
somebody cares about me, goddammit.
I like to not clear it and be like, wow, busy day. You know?
Do you put your phone like on the other side of the room and just forget about it? Do you ever do that?
No.
Just like for an hour or two, maybe all day.
Maybe if I'm like, it's like, like a Sunday, and which is my nap day, and I basically sleep most of the day. Then yeah, I'm not my phone. I have no idea where my phone is because I'm sleeping on the couch, rewatching some sort of show or watching a new show, and just kind of disappearing from the world. So yeah, I guess I do that one day a week, or I try to. I
should do that because it's like I'm not addicted to my phone. I just like to have it on me.
Sure.
It's not when you get the report that says your screen time is up 20% from last week.
I hate that they put that in there.
That's just a little stab to the side, like you motherfucker.
Also, why are you doing that? You know you want our screen time up. You want us to use your product.
Yeah.
Why are you? I know they do it because they're like, no, but like, yeah, we want you to use our product, but we want you to use it, responsibly. In
moderation,
yeah. And it's like, get out of here.
Shut up. I have 50 apps.
Yeah.
With 20 notifications on each. There's no way I'm turning this shit off.
It is one of those things, though, when it pops up, though, I never feel bad. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. But if it's like, oh, your screen time was up 8%, I never feel bad about it. Honestly, the only time I'm concerned is when I see that it's like, your screen time is down 8%. Then I'm like, oh, no, I got to make an appointment with my therapist. I am depressed. I haven't even looked at my phone. That's not a good sign.
I need to order from Amazon now. Shit.
I guess I've just been laying around all week just ready to die. I don't know what this week's been, but my screen time is down, and that is bad. That is so bad.
Every time I see that, well, first of all, I listen to this online radio, which needs the screen to be up. There's a playlist, so I keep up with it. So I'm like, whatever number they're giving me, oh, your screen time is like 20 hours. I'm like, yeah. Out of those 20, I would say 10 was me listening to this thing. So fuck you, iPhone.
Right.
I'm not buying it. But yeah, it is a shitty move though.
Yeah.
I think it is a shitty move. You have nothing to do in the world, and you spend 10 minutes on the shitter.
You need something to scroll while it's our newspaper, like how the dad, like my dad, 90s dads, whatever, pull out a newspaper while they're taking a shit. It's my newspaper. Don't take my newspaper away. Don't shame me for reading my newspaper on the shitter.
They should tie this to location.
To
Like out of the let's say 20 hours. Five hours
how much
total.
time
You
is
were in your
used
car. Yeah. I mean, they have the data.
yeah.
I'm sure they have a map of my house at this point. So
That would really concern me if I knew that they knew I was on the shitter. That would be
it's a fair assumption.
that would be a whole other level of like, like when that guy who's like way too high in public who just comes up and starts talking to you and is like, yeah, they're watching us, Ashley. I don't know if you know that, but they're like listening and watching us. And then if they did that, then I would be like, but now I know that when I'm on the shitter and I just can't handle that. There's only two people that need to know I'm on the pot, and that's God and my husband. Like, that's it. Nobody else needs to know.
Look, if you see an ad for Charmin as you wash your hands.
My goal is for them to sponsor me. I really have opinions about toilet paper, so.
Oh, shit. I mean, no pun. Sorry.
But kind of fun.
No, but I mean, they have the data. Look, I got what's it called? The Roomba. The Roomba literally draws a map of your house.
Right.
That data lives somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
sending
guessing
it to everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows what my house looks like.
Yeah.
So if your phone can be tracked to, I mean, seriously, to the like 1 by 1 foot.
Yeah.
Really, because they draw out, what's it called? Like parameters, and say, okay, if you enter this area, we're going to send you ads about this.
Yeah.
Right. That's how geolocation works.
Crazy.
You heard about this, right? Mm-hmm. Like you go to a dealership, they draw a perimeter around the dealership. You walk out. Now they tag you at the dealership. So on your phone, when you browse, a bunch of car commercials, ads, right? Same for the shitter.
Yeah. I don't know.
There could be a marketing opportunity here. I hope they don't listen.
I don't know if they get me on the. I don't think they know I'm on the shitter then, because I don't think after I get off, that then I get a lot of ads about bidets or toilet papers.
It's coming.
Is it?
AI knows everything. It's coming.
I think they're too busy reminding me how old I'm getting, and like the only thing that's being advertised to me is Botox.
But do you think your phone is listening to you? You ever got that thing?
100%.
Sometimes
I talk to it. I have fun. I have fun with our government.
I'm
CIA,
going to the Bahamas.
Whoever's listening, yeah.
Wink.
Like,
I have some money stashed. Wink.
yeah.
What are you gonna do with that shit?
I had a whole yelling thing this past weekend about my pharmacist, because my pharmacist was doing just being shady, just real shady.
Wait, what?
Okay, so like,
it's a drug dealer, a bona fide drug dealer.
I know, truly. Like, don't forget that, people. Like, truly, they are still drug dealers. So I was supposed to go pick up my prescription. They said it would be ready at Friday at 6 p.m., right? I had a dinner that night, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to pick it up on Friday. But I was going to pick it up the next day, Saturday. So I go to pick it up, and I get there. And the guy, takes my name or whatever, and he tries to tell me that they're like out of my prescription. And I looked at him and I go, no, that can't be right, because you literally told me yesterday that it was going to be ready yesterday at Friday at 6 p.m. I couldn't make it then. That's why I'm here today. And then I showed him like the message that I received that said that. And they conveniently found a 30-day supply in the back for me for my prescription. I was like, that's some shit. So like when that was all going on, I feel like I was directly like, this is crazy. Like, somebody look into this,
Fucking
like,
CVS.
Yeah, it's like, what are these are they just putting them in the back and they're selling them? Like, I don't know what that's, especially when it's a prescription that's in high demand right now. And
your ADHD medication?
Yeah, it's my Vyvanse. It's like,
what happens if you don't take it?
I mean, look, I'm dramatic, so I like to say the world will end. But I mean, I would be fine. It's just it would make my day-to-day life way harder. Like it would make doing my job harder because, my job is very detail oriented. And if you don't have the focus, it's like I'll miss a lot of detail. You know what I mean? Like, so I could live, but it just would make my day-to-day life harder without it.
Would you pick up a phone call?
No, definitely not.
Shit.
Unless it was
I want to call you randomly.
Unless it was from my psychiatrist being like, hey, Ashley, I found, because this is, I feel like what it's about to come down to. It's going to be like my psychiatrist is going to call me and be like, hey, I found a guy in a van. If you're willing to meet him in the back of Target, he's got 40 milligrams of Vyvanse.
Call this number. Some guy will pick up.
Yeah.
And there's a phone booth in the back of a CVS.
Yeah.
And then just go there, and then this is the passcode.
Answer it after 3 rings. If you don't answer it after 3 rings, you're not getting the prescription.
And the code is I'm an addict. Just say that. Say that, and you're good. And you have to come back in 2 weeks though.
Exactly.
And different location.
A different location. different Craig or whatever his name is.
That's what that is. That's what they are bona fide drug dealers. Do you think it's convenient now that, well, first of all, that everything is on here? Your
100%.
Your credit card. Now you go Ooga Booga to pay over the thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say too.
I do it
when I tap it. Ooga Booga.
That's what I do.
I paid you.
Yes.
Boo.
That's your tip. Ooga Booga. That's what I do. I'm from Africa. It qualifies. I can do it.
Oh shit. Well, now that you said that sounds bad. Then
exactly.
Look, I didn't mean.
Hey, go abracadabra or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my god, abracadabra.
Yeah, use white magician shit. We go Ooga Booga, you go abracadabra, and you're fine. Go Hocus Pocus. Here you go.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a difference
between Ooga Booga and abracadabra.
My brain.
One for black people, one for white people.
Damn.
You get Hocus Pocus too.
Okay.
Say Hocus Pocus next time you go to the CVS to get your drugs. Go Hocus Pocus.
Take my bones. I don't know why I would say that. Here are my bones.
No, but like you go to shows now, and then your tickets are on here. Your boarding pass is on here. I get it, but I think it comes down to if this goes away, what you got?
My lovely voice.
Your what?
My voice.
If you say it like that, I'm like, it's gonna save your life.
ASMR is very big, so it's like that. I was trying to do it in like a ASMR voice. Like I don't know. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into ASMR. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember phone numbers?
No.
That's it.
I do not. I mean,
do you know Michael's phone number by heart?
No.
Yeesh.
He knows that too. I remind him every day. No, I'm kidding.
That's how I punch him in the face when I see him. What's my number, bitch?
Yeah. No, I'm just not good with.
Don't blame on HGH.
No. It's just like, well, I'm not. My memory is shit, and so unless like I've known you for at least, let's see, because I have my mom's cell phone number memorized, but you have to think like I had to have that memory, and she hasn't changed it in like 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. And I had to have it memorized because there was a time when I didn't have a cell phone, but she had a cell phone, and I needed to be able to call her, when I was a kid. So like that's the only time I like committed numbers to memory is when I absolutely had to when I was younger because I didn't have anywhere to store them. Mm-hmm. So now it's like.
Don't think that's a problem?
I mean, I should memorize Michael's. That one for sure. I don't think I need to memorize everybody.
No. It's not.
I mean, the most important one is pretty easy. 911.
No, your mom.
Well, I mean, like if you're in trouble, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or the dial all fours if you go to jail. Like,
right. 311. See who picks up that number. Is that a number?
I think it is.
Hey, excuse me.
Isn't it like information?
I think it's either information or is it what's the one for? Don't they have a new number for mental health? I feel like if I lost my phone, I would call the mental health number and be like, "Hi, excuse me," and they'll be like, "Oh my god, what's your issue? Are you okay?"
311 is a band, is a rock band.
Well, yes.
Oh, you knew that?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
But I'm talking like dialing. Like I'm wondering, wait, 411 is
411 is information, right?
Yeah, but is there not a new mental health number?
311 in Austin is you'll be answered by a friendly and knowledgeable City of Austin ambassador.
Okay, well, either way, I'm calling 311 and I'm saying, excuse me, I lost my phone. Can you?
Wait, and then now I'm curious, what the fuck does that do? If you call 311 in Austin, you can report potholes, graffiti,
Oh, hell yeah.
loose dogs.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm about to go off on this number. I know
Seriously.
I know so many potholes.
There's a lot of graffitis in my neighborhood. I need to call 311 and report this
Also,
to the
we have
city.
so many cats in my neighborhood, so I'll be like, yo, 311.
Wow, I had
We
no
gotta-
idea. It's
We got aristocrats out here in my in my neighborhood. We need you to come by. They're literally playing they need homes. They're keeping me up.
That is weird. I had no idea there was a 311. I don't like this street sign.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Excuse me. My husband is offended by our street sign, which is softwood, and he feels
You know, someone called it and said, "We're going to you spell man shaka wrong.
oh yeah. Hell yeah.
It's with an E, you dumbasses. 311. Change that shit."
Or if they're like, it needs an accent,
Yes, we need that.
something.
Oh, I had no idea. Mm-hmm. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Just in case.
But I think as far as like just remembering numbers, because this is what it does long term.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a kid, you knew like your best friend's phone numbers. They had one for the house. I don't know how old you are. Or you just kept that.
I didn't have my best friend's phone numbers memorized.
just go
Even
to their
back
house?
then. No, like if I was calling them, like before I had a cell phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a book. What do they call it? Oh, like a little mini, like
Like a
little mini
répertoire.
address
Yeah, address
book.
book.
But I didn't have their address in there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A contact book with numbers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that too.
Yeah,
We had
it was
that
a little
too.
small thing. I felt like such an adult. I remember carrying that around, being like, "Hey, Jenna, I kind of like you. Write down your phone number."
Did you have the one with the letters on the side
No,
where you could open to A, open to
no.
D?
My mom and dad got me like a kid's, like a small, like it was like maybe this big, and it was small and not. It didn't have any.
We had one of those that lasted like 20 years,
Nice.
and it was like, in French it's called a répertoire, but I don't know what you call it in English. But yeah, you had the letters for like a bookmark for each letter, and it was like,
My mom had a Rolodex, which is
what is that?
so like there was a time when I remember when we were younger, she had like this small little box, and then if you opened it, it would turn.
Oh, you would roll a bunch of cards.
Yeah, and but it
Oh,
would still
okay.
have like the letters, you know, and so that's where she put all the numbers. And for back in those days, it was like for our favorite pizza spot, or it would be the numbers of obviously like if we were home alone, you know, Nana, Grammy, you know, mom, dad, like those numbers would be in there. But then, yeah, it also had like restaurants that we would order from or go to or whatever.
Yep. I had that too. Do you have another one?
Another what? Which, like, annoying thing?
Annoying or not, but it's just
Oh.
fun.
I'm trying to think. Probably. So, okay, I'm like on the fence about voicemails.
As far as leaving one,
Yes.
it's pointless now.
It is pointless now. I excuse my mother. My mother gets a pass when she leaves me one because, you know, she's of a different generation. When my friends leave me one, usually it's very short because they don't even realize they're leaving me one, which causes
Yes.
anxiety for me. But I don't know. Now, you know, iPhone is doing this thing where I guess in the new iOS system or whatever, you're going to be able to leave FaceTime voicemails.
Wait, what? That's new?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I kind of like that. Like if you're like specifically for friends, like don't do it with a friend who lives in your city. Okay, you're gonna see them tomorrow, but like with like friends that I have that don't live in the same state as
Okay,
me.
sure, I'm with
You
it.
know, because you're always kind of, sometimes you don't always catch each other because everyone has their own lives and different. So it's kind of fun if like you get a voicemail for your friend that doesn't live in the same state as you, who, whatever, like usually me and my friends, it would probably be something silly, you know,
Like say a happy birthday.
or yeah, or
Okay.
whatever, or like we were watching a show but not together because we don't live in the same state, and then I couldn't catch them for us to talk about that show. So it's just like a voicemail of like,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of like that. If it's, though I know there's going to be people who abuse that shit. I mean, there always are, you know, who use it the wrong way.
I never got one.
I don't know if I have it on my phone yet. I don't know if it's something that's coming with the new iOS like download, or if it's like only going to be with the newest iPhone. You know what I'm saying?
Like the one that's coming out this year?
Yeah. Like, I
Oh.
don't know if it's going to be available to all present iPhones or if it's just for the newest version. I'm not sure.
This is what I get.
For the recent order of Apple MacBook Pro on the Amazon account, if you do not authorize this payment, please press 1 to speak to our customer support representative.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is the only voicemails I get. It's the spam shit.
I love that.
I don't, but so because you get people that will like set up their voicemail and say, "Oh, if I can't answer, fucking text me already."
yeah.
That is like the should be the default. Nobody should be leaving voicemails anymore.
Right. I think the only ones I get, if they're not from my mom, are for some reason, I don't know if like my number is on some property on accident or something, but like I'll get voicemails from realtors that say they're interested in my property.
Buying property, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't own property. Calling my mom, Mom, do I own property?
Yeah, in the Bahamas, remember?
Yeah, I'm like, does this mean someone stole my identity? Whose property? Who has property with my phone number? Because it's not me.
Oh, they're getting good. The scammers are getting fucking good.
I know.
I got a
I
call.
never answer though.
I got a call, and my bank number came up.
Ooh, scary.
Yes, so it's saved as such, and that's the call number I call if there's fraud or whatever.
Yeah.
So they spoofed my bank's number, and the guy goes, "Hey, we want to, verify some transactions. There's one in California, whatever, but I'm gonna need your PIN to verify that." And like an idiot, I was like, "Yeah, here, here it is."
Here it is.
Yeah. And then the next day, my bank actually calls and goes, "Did you give your PIN number to some dude?" Like, wait, that wasn't you? No, that was not us. Now they set up a Zelly or whatever account under your name, and they're making transactions on it. I'm like, oh shit, man, they're getting good, because it wasn't a robot. It was an actual person. And the thing is now with the, it's not even, "Hi, my name is Steve." It wasn't one of those.
Sure.
It sounded like legit, like, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" Blah, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
yeah.
Like you acted like he was a bank representative.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I had to close everything and restart. They're getting good.
They're getting good.
Wait till AI gets this shit.
These grifters, if you will, they're getting good. They're hustling.
They got to. I mean, I get it. Get your money, but don't fuck it.
I hope if
over.
any of them are listening, are you hiring?
Sure, because you want Ashley's on your team to make
Right?
phone calls.
This is a voice that could trick you. Excuse
Hi.
me. Did you make a Bank of America? I have you and Salem, Wisconsin. No.
All right, here's another thing. It doesn't annoy me, but I think it's weird now that it's a thing. It's you're at a restaurant and doing this, putting the phone on the table. It's actually now a thing.
I'm trying to be better about that. I usually always have my phone on the table.
Do you flip it upside down?
I think so. I think I normally
Date
do
night,
that.
you and Michael. Phone up on the
the
table?
phone's in my bag if it's me and Michael.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
But like if I'm with friends, it's very easy to, Keep it out on the table. I'm just making sure a better friend doesn't text me right now while we're out.
That's what that is. That's why, like, your company is not good enough. I'm waiting for a distraction right now. Oh, look at that, a TikTok. Oh, look, I got scammed. Oh my God, I got a video voicemail.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. It's that there was a restaurant I saw that they I forgot what country it was in. Definitely not in the U.S. where you had to check your phones when you walk in. So they force people to
It's probably
to
one of
engage.
those restaurants that also gives you air to eat and calls it an entree.
Yeah, that too.
I feel like those two things go together.
Oh, yeah,
They're
and-
going to make you put your phone away. And
Yeah.
by the way, this steak, you're going to love it. It's the size of a dime. It's delicious. It's Wagyu.
And you're going to eat in the dark.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that an amazing $200 to
Oh,
spend your money on?
you come for your experience. This is what this is about.
Yeah.
Or there was this bar that had, like, to put their glasses on the table, then you need to put your phone down because there's like a little notch to it. And that's the only way you can put their glasses down. Or you take a bunch of coasters and stack them up if you're slick.
Right.
But otherwise, you got to use your phone. So they're forcing people to stay away from their phone when they eat.
Okay.
Because that's sad.
Also, again, I don't need these people mothering me.
Why?
It's like
But this is the norm now.
well, no, most restaurants do not do that.
Oh no!
Oh.
No, I mean like a
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to mitigate. Hey,
Sure.
You're on date night and everybody's on their phone.
Sure.
That's what I'm.
But I think you got to leave that up. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Crazy.
Thank you. I grew up like kind of loving this idea of God giving us free will, like it's my favorite thing about him. Not a big believer, but like I do love that part, And so it's just wild and I get the purpose of it. I get that it's in good intentions, but like people need to be able to want to do that for themselves versus going to a place that forces.
Oh, you don't have to go. Nobody's making you go.
Well, no, I know, but like it's like, oh, okay, well, I really want to try this air, but I can't try it because you won't let me have my phone.
I love to eat in the dark, but goddamn.
I need my phone because how am I going to walk to the bathroom without using my flashlight? It's just my point is like I don't love the idea of it being worked into a restaurant of like forcing people to
Interact.
No, look, I'm just saying you got to let people decide on their own. You know what I mean? You got to want
You're an anarchist.
them to decide to put their phone away, Not I'm going to force you to interact with each other. Because first of all, if I went to that restaurant who does this, right? Whatever restaurant this is that does this, and it was a work dinner, I would be pissed. Like, I don't want to talk to any of these people more than I have to. So, like, not being able to have my phone where I can talk to the real people not that the people I work with I don't love, but like, I don't know, I very much keep them separate from, I would want to be able to talk to my friends and not have to only talk to my coworkers who probably forced me into this dinner.
You don't even have to talk. You can just be there and just like, look at the decor, look at the artwork, whatever.
I can't remember the last time I enjoyed silence. Like, I don't think that exists.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because even if I'm not talking.
Your head. Oh, fuck. Well, there you go. That's the
voices
thing.
in my head.
You can just sit there in silence to us, but in a lot of noise to you only.
Oh, no, but I don't like listening to
That's what it
the
is.
voices in my head.
I mean, you go to bars now. There's cafes in Austin you go to, and they say people go there to work during the day, remote stuff. And at 6:00, close your laptops.
Weird.
You
okay,
have
what
to
is
close-
the name of this place?
No, this is a different. The place I'm talking about now is
Uh-huh.
there's a couple that I know downtown that
Oh.
do that. It's like no, I did it. I was like I showed up and I was like I got some work to do. Pull out my laptop, and then the waitress came around and said, "Excuse me, it's 6:00. It's you have to close your laptop." And I said, "I'm here by myself. I'm not talking to anybody. I got
Yeah.
shit to do." And you're like, "Well, I'm sorry. The policy is at 6 o'clock, no screens. I'm like, so I can keep going on my phone? Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Weird. Very strange. I just don't.
No, but this is what it comes down to.
Uh-huh.
Because we can't live without these things. You go in Japan. In Japan, they built lanes on sidewalks for people who stare down at their phones.
I was going to say.
So they don't run into
I feel
poles and shit.
Japan has screens on every surface.
No, they do. They make these giant screens like commercials where like it's in 3D. It looks like the thing is coming out of the building.
Yeah. Now that would be overstimulating for me.
Well, they have that. So yeah, they're all screens everywhere. But to where it's like, oh, well, we'll just accommodate people who like to build a stronger neck for themselves and stare down at their phone. So we'll build a special lane on the sidewalk. It's like a bike lane.
Yeah.
But there's like a cell phone lane. And that's where you walk if you don't want to run into shit.
Right.
No potholes, no poles, nothing. And that's what it comes down to. And I'm like, that's not helping.
It's the funnest part about if you're like, I mean, I'm not a person who walks while looking at my phone. I just don't do that, mostly because I'm in a hurry to get to most places.
You're late.
I'm late.
15 minutes.
I'm late by 15 minutes. And so, but I mean, that's the best part. If you are looking down at your phone, that's your meet cute. Okay. That's how you're running in. That's how you're bumping into your next.
Oh, really? That's the next rom-com. A guy in the man in the city.
As I was looking at my Tinder.
Boom. Well, hello.
Love found me.
What were you doing? I was on Slack. I see Pornhub there. What the fuck, dude?
As I was looking at my Tinder, love tended to me. I don't know. I'm working on it.
Oh, look, that's
I'm
coming.
in chats
Watch.
with Nancy
That's
Myers.
That's coming. There's a movie on net. It's a French movie.
Okay, cute.
It's called Nothing to Hide. Mm-hmm. Where it's a bunch of
There's always something to hide.
Yes, that's the whole point of the movie. It's like, so the French love to do this kind of movie where it's a bunch of childhood friends that get together and have dinner or they go on vacation in the country or whatever. Love to do that. Mm-hmm. I have friends who do that to this day, like childhood friends who do that. So it's like this couple, they put on this dinner party and it all happens. And the whole movie takes place in the living room. Mm-hmm. And they're like, somebody's phone always ringing. Somebody else is like, texting like an imaginary girlfriend. People are like, who's the girlfriend and all that. And so the goal is, the point of the movie is they're all going to put their phones in the middle of the table, mm-hmm. and whatever text or phone call you get, you have to answer in front of everybody.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And it's hell.
Remind me to never go to a French party. If that's what they do for fun, I'm not into it.
But I think it's a great concept. I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying like the level of deceit and craziness that mm-hmm. ensues just from like, oh, I don't want you to see who I'm texting.
Sure.
Or I don't want you to see, I'm responding to a phone call and I want you to know who it is. Or even like you're driving in your car and your phone's hooked up to your car stereo. I'm dating myself.
Right.
But then somebody texts you and then the name comes up and there's a mode to put private mode to where it doesn't come up, the name doesn't come up on your phone.
Right.
On your car. So I'm just saying it's
interesting.
If you can't watch it, you'll laugh. Get high first.
Okay.
French with subtitles.
Well,
or not. I don't care.
Or English with subtitles.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I prefer to read French.
Yes. Why not? All right. Do you have another one? Or are we going to wrap it?
I can't think of one right now other than, I lose this fucker a lot. That's not really about communication, but I'm constantly losing my phone. Very classic, losing my phone while it's in my hand.
Oh.
Or losing my phone.
That's an issue.
Well, yeah, okay. Back. Thank you.
Where's my goddamn phone? Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm an idiot.
Or I'll like leave it in the bathroom, which that always grosses me out. I've definitely left my phone in the bathroom quite a bit. I lose this thing a lot.
Have you left the house without it and you're like, oh, I got to go back? Or you're just like, fuck it?
It doesn't happen a ton, but yeah, I've definitely had to like turn back around and.
But did you feel the anxiety coming when you realize that I don't have my
comes
phone.
that only comes with like if I don't remember where I left my phone. So like if I'm leaving the house and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my phone. Then there's not so much anxiety because I'm like, I know where it's at. It's at home.
It's in the house somewhere.
Yeah,
I'll find it eventually.
Yeah,
It's
so
under the bathroom somewhere.
I'm gonna go back, or all right, tonight I don't have a phone, which almost never happens. But you know, but like it's the only time I get anxiety is if I like don't know where it is.
At
Like,
all, yeah.
just because not so much that it's like anxiety for me is literally brought on by any little inconvenience. So like it's like not even that, you know, this means that much to me, but the convenience or inconvenience if like you lose your phone or get your phone stolen of having to go to T-Mobile or wherever carrier you're with and get a new phone and get everything
Oh, the
from
hassle of it all.
Yeah.
That's
like,
the deterrent.
That's the issue more than like,
I don't know where it is.
not this phone. It's like, no, it's just now I have to do all the things that I don't love to do and try to put off every 3 years. Like I usually don't get a phone.
I have to print my concert tickets.
I gotta print my concert tickets. I guess I gotta find that contact book again
Yeah.
to write down people's numbers.
You walk around with a piece of paper here. Write your number on this.
My TikTok is just me doing live performances in my neighborhood. That's strange, you know?
And it's like, look, you can locate your phone. You go to iCloud. Yeah, but I need to go on my computer to find my phone,
Yeah.
or get on someone else's computer to find my phone.
Right. That's
Yeah,
why usually me and my friends turn on. I mean, I don't have my location on now because I like to keep them guessing. But that's why usually we all have each other's locate. Yeah.
Oh, that's safe. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. What if they know you're on the shitter? No.
They always know. I'm already
You
telling
can
them.
zoom in. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, yeah.
Charmin.
That's the only thing I add to the group message. Guys, taking my first poo of the day.
Guess who I am? Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Here's the meme.
Yeah.
Here's a video message of myself. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Ashley, where can people find you? All that good stuff.
Instagram at Ashley's Over It. Honestly, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on all social medias, I am at Ashley's Over It. So that's the best place to come find me.
Go find her. Don't get her phone number. Just
I mean, you could. I won't answer.
yeah, exactly. She'll never answer you anyway, so don't even try. No, but go see Ashley on stage wherever she's at. Very funny, and follow the feedback on Instagram and follow Record Play. Damn, I should have announced that first. Record Play Lives returns on Saturday, August 26th at the Pershing Hall. It's the Divas edition. Don't worry, you're on the deck for some upcoming ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate that.
It's all good. So Divas edition, you go to recordplay.live/divas to get your tickets. We sold out of all the couches. We have a few VIP tables for 2 left. And yeah, I guess we got some GA left as well. So it's going to sell out. Don't sleep. Recordplay.live/divas for your tickets and all the information. Shout out to Pershing, Kay Callie, and Marissa Rivera, who'll be your host for the night, and yours truly. So follow Record Play Live, follow feedback, follow Ashley on Instagram, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, Ashley. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Cool.